Dr. John. He's the one they call Dr. John. He's the one that make you feel alright.
Dr. John's the one is actually Dr. Feelgood.
Yeah.
He won't give you his real name, but today we have released Dr. Feelgood's real name, and his name's actually Dr. John.
His real name is Philip
Goodman. Philip Goodman.
Yeah.
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting there thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on rappers react. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke Dog.
What up?
I have some trivia for you.
Yeah, you do.
What is primarily used to make traditional hummus? I know this one actually.
Huh. Never. I did eat hummus one time. It was very recently.
Did you like it?
It wasn't bad.
I like hummus.
It was good.
Some
Use it
pita
as
bread.
a dip. Is that? Nah, I like a dip with chips.
Yeah, you can do chip. I like mine with pita bread.
What is it made of?
As soon as I tell you, you'll know.
What is it?
Chickpea.
Oh, chickpea. Ah, that makes sense.
Yes, sir. How about this? Which U.S. president's daughter had a shade of blue named after her? So just give me a president's daughter. Or just a U.S. president.
I mean, Bill Clinton had a famous daughter. I'm sure they all had
Yeah.
famous daughters, essentially.
I mean, they're presidents, so you would
Oh,
think.
what era was that?
Before Clinton.
Okay.
But after...
Jimmy Carter?
Before Jimmy.
Okay. Richard Nixon?
Before Richard?
Lyndon Johnson?
I don't know.
John F. Kennedy? I'm going back.
Keep going then.
I can't remember right offhand who was right before JFK. Who was it?
Old Teddy.
Teddy Roosevelt?
Old Teddy
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
We're going back.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, how far are we going back here? All right, a deficiency of which vitamin can lead to night blindness?
Night blindness. Is that vitamin C?
Incorrect.
It's not a B vitamin, is it? A.
You were correct.
Yeah,
my
that makes
friend.
sense, yeah.
Vitamin A. All right.
Me.
You and
I.
All right. You tell your kids, hey, don't run. I just need you to
Walk.
All right. Off and
On.
like a group of people starts with. This is gonna be hard.
Crowd.
It starts with a G.
Gang.
Rhymes with builded.
Gilded.
Okay. All right. Let's say you're. I need some tweezers. I got a blank in my foot.
A splinter.
Pluralize.
Splinters.
Run it.
I walk on gilded splinters.
You got it, my friend.
All right.
Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment. Tell us what to react to next. That's how we get the ideas for these videos. It comes directly from you. Right down in that comment section. And over on Patreon. And today, we have another wonderful suggestion from one of our wonderful Patreon members who goes by the name of Brandon Easley.
Yes, shout out to you, Brandon Easley, because you are a loyal Patreon member, my friend. Again, guys, if you want to support the channel, the best way to do that is through Patreon. Get your video played here. Become a Patreon member. More on that later in the video. One day, I just want you to come and to just lay it out, dude. But no, Brandon Easley on Patreon has said, listen, man, y'all done I'm sure we've both visited doctors.
Yeah.
We've checked out Dr. Feelgood.
Might have even had a doctor named John at one point.
Maybe. But have you ever heard of an artist named Dr. John?
It sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't place it right offhand.
Huh, where does it sound familiar to you? By any comments, maybe?
Dr. John is very vague in general.
John Hopkins.
Yeah, there you go.
Hopkins.
That was Dr. John.
Man, I don't... God, this is the power of Patreon. You guys send stuff over that we don't often see in the comments, or maybe we do see them in the comments, but every now and then y'all throw us with a little curveball. Be like, you know what? Check this one out.
Yeah.
But this is one we've never covered, and I'm curious on what genre. Is this solo? Is this rap? Is what?
I have no clue right offhand. I feel like, for some reason, I feel like this is something when we hear it, we're going to like, oh, that song or that person. But I cannot place it right offhand.
What do you got with I Walk on Guilded Splinters?
Well, that sounds painful.
Very much so.
They're going through something very painful.
Smoke up!
What up?
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
The Night Tripper.
Kind of sounds 70s so far.
Hell, it looks 70s.
Some people think they jive me.
Oh, they said jive.
Must be crazy. Don't see their misfortune, else they just too lazy. Je suis le grand zombie, my yellow belt of choice on. Ain't afraid of no tomcat, fill my brains with poison. Walk through the fire, fly through the smoke.
Hey, he got like a Louisiana sound.
At the end of their road.
Creole.
Walk on pins and needles, see what they can do. Walk on gilded splinters with the king of the Zulu. Dang, I'm at
Ah.
Walk on gilded splinters. Did I roll out my coffin, drink poison in my chalice. Pride against the faith, and y'all feel my malice. Put Gregory on your doorstep, soon you'll be in the gutter. Melt your heart like butter, I can make you stutter. Think about it, call me, kill it, come. Walk on, kill the splinters. Come, me, kill it, come. Walk on, kill the splinters. Chandel, c'est la fée caraba. Coco Show, Coco Show. Padre Diablo, Grand Congress. Did I butter? Did I butter? Me kill the con, that'll walk on, get the spinner. Me kill the con, walk on, get the spinners. Coco Romy Show.
Was that English?
Don't know.
I'm at the soiree on the bayou.
I knew it was said some Creole in it. Oh, definitely.
Still I figure out, that's coarse and long. Finish. Let it come. splinters. Walk on gilded splinters. Show. Padre Abo. Gone splinters.
Bro, it sounded like you recorded this on a bayou in the middle of the swamp.
On the P-roll.
with a seafood boil going.
Yeah.
Show. La family fan la cosa non se la fe crabos on the bras piling a mile and men too un pare diabo.
He's related to Dusty Rhodes, bro. This is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, this was a vibe. I wish I spoke fluent Creole.
Me too.
Come on now, Pepe, now.
Man, that is so good.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of a rapper that he sounds like. There's somebody out there. There's a rapper that kind of uses that accent and that way of flowing. I can't think who it is right offhand.
I feel like we're thinking the same person. I just can't. It's not coming to my head right now.
Yeah, I can't place it right offhand.
I just know you take Daniel Cormier,
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier, and
Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes, mix them together.
Yeah.
Throw them a dime bag of nuts.
Yeah.
You might get some of this here, that and shit there.
Because it had a lot of that southern jive talk in there.
Yeah, man. For some reason, I have a craving for a crawfish po' boy right now. For some reason, man. It's one of those ones, dude. I just see you like us just out on the front porch, just chilling, just watching things go by.
Yeah.
You know,
Watching a gator walk by.
yeah, that gate over there, man. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
But after hearing it, does the name Dr. John still sound familiar to you? Like,
I mean, the name still sounds familiar, but I still, no, I can't really place it. I kind of had a Bob Dylan, like it feels like Bob Dylan experimented with a lot of stuff like that back in that time, but.
And again, this is probably all just in my head, but in my head, I'm thinking Dr. John. I'm thinking, okay, we might get some early rock. That just threw it all out the window. Like some early, like, I'm thinking like Twisted Sister or so, like that type of rock.
I thought you said early. I thought you were talking about like the 60s, like
No,
50s, 60s. Like, I mean, this
like,
was early. This had to be the 70s.
Oh yeah. For some reason, hair metal popped in my head, and I don't know why, but now when I hear this, I mean, Buddy did have some hair if that's what he looks like, but not what I was thinking by any means. Man.
Yeah, no, not at all.
This is when I wish I spoke Creole.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it would help, right?
Yes, man. Now, so just what do you think the song's about? Just curious. Let me hear what you got.
It sounds to me like voodoo.
Okay.
La Grande Zombie. You know, it's a creature or a mythical creature in voodoo lore. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of sounds like it too. You got the drums going.
Yeah.
You hear a snake hiss. You know, he's talking about the poison.
That's what I was thinking. So voodoo, because I know he mentioned something in the beginning about voodoo, but I was thinking like a ritual type.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly.
And
it sounds like a ritual.
Yeah,
it sounds like he's commentating a ritual that's happening.
Here he comes with the snake heads coming out of the head now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, when he had said, I got the poison in my chalice, it's like he's drinking something to make him hallucinate or something, but
it could be a metaphor.
Could be.
For substances.
Could be.
Yeah.
I mean, they're big on that down there in them Cajun water areas.
Substances or?
No.
Or voodoo.
Hoodoo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
They serious about that,
yeah.
man.
And the alteration, hoodoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voodoo, hoodoo, you got so many. Why is Papa Shango in my head right now?
He was a voodoo guy.
That's why. That's why, man. This is one of the beauties of being a Patreon member, man. Not only did me and Smokey just learn something new by a guy named Dr. John.
Yeah.
What genre would you call this?
It's hard to place, actually. I mean, I'm sure if you looked it up, it would just say rock or something like that. But it kind of had a beatnik feel almost to it. I mean, I think so much of that jive in there just makes you feel like, oh, this is a hip cat, you know?
Yeah, he actually did say jive in it, too.
He did,
say jive in it.
Yeah.
Man, we need to know more about Dr. John. Trash Talkers, please let us know more about Dr. John, as well as you, Brandon Easley. Let us know down in the comment section. Again, guys, if you want to support the channel, the best way to do that is through Patreon. It's only $5 a month. Put your video in rotation. We got suggestions. We got thread, amongst many other things, but ultimately, God, I'm stumbling my word. That hoodoo. See? Dr. John put the voodoo on me, man.
Yeah.
As you wear a Jesus Rob Zombie shirt, 100%. It helps us out. Become a Patreon member so much, and let us know more things about Dr. John and what we should check out next. And with that being said, my name's Barringer Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez. Come on.
And we are
over
and
our deuces. Yeah, boy.
Don't break any mirrors. Stay away from black cats, and don't walk any I want to thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with us today. If you want to see the last video we did, just click right over here. Or if you want to see another artist that we covered, just click right over here. If you guys want to support the channel, please consider joining our Patreon right over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.